listen to this video. Even if you don't like it, it's okay. I just want to tell you something. So we a young girl. Now when you do 60 years, 50 years, me patro jina share Ghana yedin. So udi ya Ghana yedin echi a on obi be kun free their year sacrifice. No nya ne sika. Na obe mu obi kun free there anka koma we busuafo mpon kun free. Na mo fa won sacrifice na sika ne mre busua nim. Maybe a woman maybe na wunni ya bi etimi di bi ahwe no. The young girls of this country, we are dying. Ghana for money. Alata for me money. Ghana for man. Edi yesika dro. Ghana for man ye wu. Obi baka say yesika nibre madam. Move on. This video is not for you. But if you have been through all the kindness of life, to the extent say one day kwa wunni obi obe support wama wedi de anya say wunye ejuma o. Na se Ghana ukoye ejuma aketua he na yede bema. Obeye ejuma Monday to Saturday, Monday to Friday, ahe na obenya. Because yempeni for nwenya ho. And I'm saying it, and I see anybody can come and arrest me at this point. I'm tired. I will not say it is alleged. Men to sebe. Me take a so amount from mo me hwe me na mo nche me nkume. Aden. And now over 17 years boy, no prisikedro. Aden. Because enkoye. Omani munkoye. Young girls, we have to wake up. Ghana youth and we have to wake up. We are the future leaders. And to say yen in aye uno and someone for and everybody in the next 40 years, 50 years and Aden. I know say on my anymore din there yes, but girls share say I do we na be fa. We just recruit say we na be so. Watch way and na be so. Na say big crown now better now be nya one city was so I think say e better. Say I do we na be fa. And I say wunnim say we ton one do we ya one city pen na be nya was so it is better than putting your life at risk. A friend of mine told me her story yesterday. She didn't permit me to say the story. And she's a very good friend, and I can't say it. But their work come. Anyhow, she escaped death. You will not understand. Pitiana Najo, about 114. How much? Pitiana Najo, Mitimi na yo. Mitimi na me better na them me so. I am not crying because she didn't die, but I am crying because I am me and can drink nya yo the escape and kamenya na because hey. Say I am me and kamenya sa drink na escape. Just say me home so. Young girls are dying. Alatafo no. Omo de Ghana man no. Ghana man mo mama ni na ho. Yempe bibi nye. Since one point you fancy a pempamu nko echi because she ukodru sa level na madam for ne ka asem bi o say mame me kodru sa level no manje mo ne iPhone na me kuta o e na manje ho ne bibia me wo de na me dwane say brother me patcho bua me na me pass it through way bua me na me escape way so won ni bia wo ho she says something or say and it's ringing in my head or say mame. It was after that I realized that me sleeping and waking up in the morning is even a blessing. Ube sorry anapa when ni betia ube utimi when who say we would nipem utimi swadiem a blessing. And found when you come and do yan kaka ube duro what it ube duro. When Drew what is send your mouth for Drew on a crana, a come end the way because so sorry I won't nephew. Oh, sorry, I won't find when into maybe so. It's okay. The American say if you are a young lady, pay you my a monk of more pressure. Social media, a more social media, more pressure. Leave social media. Get off social media. Life is very precious, and I think the most important thing we have ever gotten on earth as humans is life. I think so. It's life. Mama ye ni na ho. Enye se obi edewo ebejiska egu wono ne bottom. Sesi a aba. Iti mama ye ni na ho. Why? Mama ye ni na ho. Obi nkofo bebre wom enye om time na so. Don't tell me say what time na so everybody would die. Everybody would die there. Yes. Ekwan a obefa so akọ. Eno na ehia. Obi abewu. Obi a wafe ene da ode bewu de. Emma obi enkate wo life short. And tenase mo obi enkate wo life short. Emma obi yes.
Okay, what this lady is speaking here, terrible things is happening in Ghana, and the people that are doing that terrible things are Nigerians. Yes, Nigerians are the one doing the terrible thing. But I don't even need to explain myself to you because she speak it into it. And this message is directly to the Ghanaians to wake up. That's what the lady said. She's giving this message to the Ghanaians to wake up against the near future. Understand? This fighting is not for this generation. No. They are fighting this fighting for the next generation. Now she's telling Ghanaians to wake up because I don't need to explain it to you because the message is not for the Nigerians. It's for Ghanaians to wake up. But if you want to know more about what he's saying, you ask the Ghanaians on the comment section. They will tell you. I'm not going to be the one to tell you before you go talk say I dey preach a dress message. You ask the Ghanaians in the comment section. They will tell you. If you're a Nigerian, if you want to know more, don't ask me questions. Ask the Ghanaian. Then they will tell you the particular thing you people are doing in Ghana. I'm not going to be the one telling you before you come and dragging me left and right center on my WhatsApp or wherever. Let's continue.
Yeah, good evening, Sanaja. I was doing something. I don't know why the thing breaks up. You understand? So, let me start from here once again. That we don't like the way Nigerians living in Ghana, putting Ghana down, insulting Ghanaians, and so forth. Please tell them to comport themselves. We don't hate Nigerians. See, most of the things that they are doing, none of the Ghanaians has come out to challenge them or to fight them. They keep on doing that. Meanwhile, they live in Ghana. They shouldn't forget that we Ghanaians can wake up one day and demonstrate for the government to kick everybody out. Because our government listens to us whenever we talk. Because it's getting too much. If they want to live peacefully in Ghana, tell them to live peacefully in there. Because we Ghanaians cannot come to Nigeria, living in there, and they're kind of insulting Nigerians, putting them down, saying all sort of things that is not true. If you know that Ghana is not good, why are you still there? Why are they still there? I mean, why to ask them, why are they still there? You know you are just a genuine person, Mr. Niger. You and Lily and other ladies. You guys are doing marvelously well. Because you say it the way it is. Okay, nothing attached. But let me say this. The reason why Ghanaians go to, we came to Nigeria those days, it was the government that requested for workers, especially teachers, carpenters, masons, all sort of workers, laborers. Because that was when they started building all these bridges, Apapa bridges, and all these kind of big bridges that are the highways and all that you have in Nigeria right now, Lagos State, and most of the states were built by Ghanaians. Most of them died on the way helping. But we didn't complain. They keep on maltreating us over there, killing us. Especially what they hate most is when it's payday. You see all these Agboro boys and all these people that don't want to work. They'll stay by somewhere. And watching you once they know that you buying stuff. Before you see they shout only. They beat hell out of you, they kill you. Or if you're lucky enough, then those people that you went to buy stuff from them, the Igbos, They will go and help to rescue you, and sometimes it's trouble. They did all sort of bad things against Ghanaians. We didn't say anything. There was a time that they put the Black Creek, the Black Maria thing, the car, that there is no hole around the car. They put full of Ghanaians in there. They put it inside sun. And before these people come back to open the car, all the people in the car, the van, died. Nobody said anything. No government take it up. Nobody punished the drivers or whatever. They do whatever they want to Ghanaians. But we didn't bother. We still keep on living until Shagari or whatever asked to go. And then they went. And now you see, God has risen us up. God has touched us. And we are prospering. Now Nigeria is going down. That's 40 years by now. God does stops in 40 years. If you look at the Bible, whatever He does is 40, 40, 40, 40 years. And if you look at the calendar, it's supposed to be 40 days, not 31 or 30 days. That's why our king of Ashantis, they still use that 40 days. They use their calendar is 40 days. When we talk of real Israelites, that's the Ashantis. I want to give you the history and you will know. That's why when the white people were looking for slaves, they came to Ghana. They know whom we are. To cut a long story short, tell your people to stay away from insulting us. It's not good. Because one day, I'm telling you, we will demonstrate that we don't need Nigerians over there. I know you, Mr. Naja, you will not be involved because you are a very decent person. Do you think the authorities are not watching your show? They're watching you. So please tell your people not to do that. Tell them to be nice. Because one day, we'll wake up and things will go wayward. We don't want to see Nigeria, we don't want to see Nigerians. Because we don't need anything from Nigeria. We are okay. We're capable of doing our own thing. Okay? So if they want to live in there peacefully, let them leave. Because we did not go to Nigeria to kidnap people, killing, using people for rituals and all that, as they did to our people when we came there. They kill our people for rituals and all that. Those people that were houseboys and all that, they use them. And all the ladies that they were standing on the roadside too, they take them to something, then they use them for rituals. They do all sort of bad things to Ghanaians. All that, we didn't say anything. Our government didn't say anything. They did whatever that they wanted. That is why they thought they can still do the same thing again when they are in our country. Because their parents taught them how they maltreated Ghanaians. So they also want to follow the suit. Do the same thing, even though they are in our country. Ghanaians, we are wild. In history, if they can go back to read our history the way that we are, but we still long to react. We don't just rush in doing blah, 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 as the Nigerians have been doing. Tell them to mellow down, to live soberly in Ghana, respect Ghanaians, and things will flourish for them. Otherwise, one day, trust me, Sanaja, they will be kicked out. They'll be kicked out because you cannot live in Ghana destroying Ghana. And I really appreciate you and Lily and other what you're doing. God bless you. We'll still have to talk again. I have more to tell you though, but right now I'm going to work. We'll talk later. Bye bye. God bless you. Okay. Bye bye.
Good evening, Mr. Manager Naja. How are you doing? I believe you are doing well. I just watched one of your last video this evening. So Wednesday, 17th April. And I think what the Nigeria guy with the mask in face was saying, I think we need to pay a bit of attention. One time I send you a audio telling you that every one of us, wherever we were born, is like our mother. You see, the guy said, I'm living in Ghana, but I don't allow anyone to insult my country, Nigeria. And he's right. We need to pay attention to everything. Even if you are living your best life in America and you are Nigeria or you are Ghanaian or Burundi or Senegal, if anybody touch your country, you will be pissed off. So I think the guy is making point. We need to pay attention. We need to educate ourselves. Let's say this guy don't know nothing. We need to teach him. We need to educate him. He been living in Ghana. Okay. And he was right to piss off if people talk wrong against his country, Nigeria. Like me, I'll piss off if somebody talk wrong against Ghana. But at the same time, I have patience. I need to watch from 3 or 4 different angles to know why the person was saying that. What caused that? I think here that guy didn't do that work. He didn't think about what caused the issue. I think he just hear people insulting Nigeria and he just came in without asking questions. And sometimes if people keep doing that, they made mistakes. Okay. And I hear people keep saying Ghanaians are stingy or Ghanaians are not smart. We all chasing money. But I believe the way Nigerians chasing money is different from the way Ghanaians chasing money. Ghanaians take them time to chase the money. Nigerians follow money and that's it. But we all one, you know. And I hear my fellow Ghanaian brothers saying, go back to your country, whatever. Ghana as a country love people. Ghana, motherland Ghana, she accepts everybody. So please, let's try and educate our neighbors, our Nigerian brothers and Nigerian sisters. Let we Ghanaians try to educate them and bring them close to us. Because when they understand the things, we can see the good in them. They will show us the good in them. We don't need to condemn them because I believe most of Nigerians was brainwashed about Ghana. And if you come to abroad, you will see the most Nigerians link with Ghanaians than any other countries in Africa. You just go to barber shop in every part in Europe or in US, in Canada. When we meet there, you will see Ivorians, Senegals, other tribes, other countries. The way we vibe with them is Ghanaian vibe with the other countries is different from the way we vibe with Nigerians. When we see Nigerians, the vibe is it's really vibe. We vibe very well. We talk, we do everything, we laugh, we tease ourselves. So I think if someone don't know, we just need to educate. And we should stop saying, go back to your country, go back to your country. We all are living in someone's country. Me as myself, I'm living in somewhere in Babylon. So we make other places our home, and that's it. So we Ghanaians, please, we need to be a bit patient. Thank you very much. And Master Naja, I think sometimes you are not being fair with my Nigerian cousins. You just put them on fire like that. And for me, it's not fair. Thank you.
Yeah, good evening. I've seen this video, and you understand when I talk, sometimes some foolish people who don't understand the way I blast and respond to some useless Nigerians who are like animals. You see the guy who is talking? This Nigeria, 250 million people who can't govern themselves. Animals are their leaders. They don't have any sensible human being to govern them. They are always jealous and hating, hating Ghanaians, envying Ghanaians, and saying all kinds of nonsense things. Ghana has been superior to Nigeria from the time of creation, and we know that. You see, sometimes when we are talking, we feel we don't feel very good because of a few good people of Nigeria, like you, Mr. Manager. But look at that guy. Look, when you go to the internet, there's no Ghanaian making any video about Nigeria. Nigerians themselves, students, past students, present students, are saying Ghana is a better country. Ghana is a superior country in everything. How can a big country like this have people who think like animals? Yesterday there was a meeting that took place in Ghana, where at the embassy or something like that, just yesterday, and Nigerians were saying they can live alongside Ghanaians. What a shame, because they can't govern themselves. They don't have the brains. When they say Nigerians are smart, they are smart because of criminal activities, killing human beings, doing armed robbery, taking up human parts to do money rituals. That's what Nigerians know. What about Ghana? Small country, they're always talking nonsense. But they are not humans. There are about 15 million in Ghana. They are calling Ghana their Europe, Ghana is their heaven, Ghana is their America. And all the videos are there. They can ask me now, I can bring it to you and you pray for them to see. So when we hear animals like this talking, people who eat shit because they go for money rituals and either eat human meat or they eat shit. It is true. The people that were sat down for Nigerians to convince them to join this Yahoo or something, they eat shit. I'm not just saying it. They eat toilet. So somebody who eat toilet, a big country like this, that can't govern itself, but it's taken over by people who are not normal. The people that Nigerians elect to be their elected officials in politics can't have any position in even being an watchman, a gate man in a politician's house in Ghana. Watchmen at a politician's house in Ghana. Those Nigerians can be. So the superiority over Nigeria is what is killing these animals. They eat toilet, they eat human meat, they don't sleep at home. So they are dying. But Ghanaians don't think about them because they are animals. We are superior to Nigerians. That's why Nkrumah led for their independence. Otherwise, they couldn't have got the brain to get independence. That is why Ghana had to invite them to Abuli in Ghana during the Civil War, their Civil War, to try to bring peace. Why not? Why is it not? There's no other country in the world that did that, but Ghanaians did that. It shows you how superior Ghanaians are. And look at up till this time. After the Civil War, after the oil boom that came some years that Ghanaians went there from mid-70s to the mid-70s, 76 to 83. What again? What is Nigeria again? The country is always falling apart. The country is always falling apart. So these animals, they only talk out of frustration because they don't think as human beings. And they always want Ghanaians to come and rule them. And they only talk nonsense because they know Ghanaians are much smarter, Ghanaians are breast, Ghanaians are superior, and Ghanaians are always their masters. The useless thing is that they think population makes somebody superior. Or music industry. What is music industry that for anybody or any country? When they talk of UK or America or Russia, have anybody heard about their music industry or movie industry? So these are animals. So I hope you let them hear it. That we see them as animals who don't have brains to govern themselves. There are now about 15 million in Ghana. And they say they want to live alongside Ghanaians. But we are ready to demonstrate from this year ending, you will hear it, that we don't need Nigerians in Ghana. Those people who get papers to stay, I don't know what kind of people they are going to get. But those people who even hold papers, they are going to scrutinize them. Because Ghanaians, as you know, Ghanaians can stay with these animals. Because they don't think. They only think of eating human meat and killing people for rituals. They only think of money. And nothing is like animals. You see what I mean? They eat toilet. Thank you, Mr. Manager. So I hope he hears the music. This music, yes. That's why, you see, people like this, that's why we need to reply to them. And some foolish people also beside, sitting somewhere who accuse, say, don't let this guy, the guy who says he's from England, stupid, useless. Did you hear that animal talking? That animal living in a zoo, a big country that haven't got sensible one person to even lead them, and the country is falling apart. Calling yourself population giant of Africa, composed of animals. Even Igbos call Nigeria their zoo. It's a zoo. The human beings in Nigeria are very few. The rest of them are animals. So when they talk like this, we shouldn't mind them at all. But sometimes we have to reply them to remind them that Ghanaians are their superiors, and we have evidence available to show them that. I think everybody knows it. Thank you. So, Mr. Manager, sorry again that when we are talking, sometimes even when we think of you, it's like we shouldn't even say it, but we have to say it because you understand that we need to reply to these animals. So in Ghana, most Ghanaians don't see Nigerians as human beings, except very few, but always majority carry the vote. When we say we don't see them as human beings, it doesn't mean 100%. See, we know that Mr. Manager is a human being. There are few of Nigerians who are human beings. We see most of them like this guy as animals. But the problem, we sometimes have some foolish leaders who allow these people to come to Ghana. And they take this in Africa, the president, what can you do? We those civilians or maybe ordinary people, what can they do? You see what I mean? So we have foolish leaders sometimes who allow Nigeria. Most Ghanaians don't like Nigerians to be in Ghana because we see them as evil animals. And this is one of the people. No, there are many. There are many. Because of the pain that Ghana is superior to them, they always try to fabricate nonsense about Ghana. But we have evidence to show how superior we are. You see, now there are 60% of foreign students in Ghana are Nigerians. The number of Nigerians hiding in Ghana, some of them committing crimes. And anyway, this president is going to finish his office. He's going to get out of office by the end of the year. You see, we see Nigerians, most of them, as animals. We don't want them in Ghana, but what can we do? So only we have some foolish women who also don't have brain and they follow money, and sometimes they use juju on them and they follow these people. So when animals are talking, we don't have to mind them. Somebody will even say, why do you have to answer them? But we have to answer them. When stupid person talks and you don't reply, or stupid people praise the fool and you just keep quiet, they think that what you're doing, they are right. We don't talk to animals. People who eat human meat, ritualists. You kill your fellow human being. You eat toilet. This toilet I'm saying, you will not believe it. But we hear it on the video of YouTube all the time. Those Nigerians who went to Ghana and trained their counterpart animal, few of the Ghanaians who follow them, they eat toilet. They go to the rubbish dump areas and they eat toilet. I'm just not fabricating. So somebody who eats toilet and eats human meat, when it comes to things like this, where does it go? You see what I mean? But I'm happy that I'm born Ghanaian. I'm happy that Nigerians, we are superior over Nigerians. And the history and everything, we have the videos there, it shows. When it comes to football, we are superior to them. When it comes to diplomacy, we are superior to them. So what again? Movie industry is individual play. It's nothing. There's nothing. Nobody. Since I came to UK here so many years, I haven't heard anybody playing Nigerian music. Nobody talks about music industry. Superiority of a country doesn't depend on music industry. Who can tell me about any news about UK music industry, American music industry, Russian music industry, China music industry doesn't play any part of superiority, but diplomacy plays. Ghana pushed the whole Africa to get independent. Ghana brought Nigeria into their knees in Accra. All your big people, money conscious people, they have to fly to Accra for the Ghanaians to educate them. In the same way as we educated them to get independence, we educated them to stop the war. But they didn't even listen. They have to eat each other's meat. As human beings, they turn them into meat, like butchers and like cows and all those kinds. So we don't deal with animals as this guy. So you should know that there's nothing they can do. The history is there. It's there, black and white. The videos are showing. When you go to Google, you see everything. So the superiority of Ghanaians is written down. That's why that we don't talk unless they talk rubbish like this. So you should go and find something to eat. I know he's going to eat human being, going to eat human meat and eat shit before he sleeps. We don't care. We are still Ghanaians and we are superior over Nigerians. We shall get them out. Thank you. There has never been any one Ghanaian, one single person talking about unity with Nigeria. Because we are superior. We think, we use our brains, and history tells. We are not animals that only think of money without sense. The fact that the whole world has rejected Nigerians should tell you the difference between Ghana and Nigeria. And we don't share a border. It's only slavery language that brought link between Ghana and Nigeria. Otherwise, we should have had nothing to do with Nigeria. Your mentality should stay within your boundaries. Your neighbors, and I don't think you can take your nonsense because you were even one. You and Niger were one country. Then we have Chad, Cameroon, Republic of Benin. All these people don't tolerate you because you don't have brains. Your ancestors didn't do anything that was meaningful, that was sensible. It was Nkrumah who taught them sense. He went there to educate them. Otherwise, independent we're not going to get because you don't have brains. You see what I mean? So Ghana is not Nigeria, you are classmates. The brains Ghanaians have naturally is not something that Nigerians should. You can see it yourself. Why is your country breaking down? Why is your country deteriorating every day? Why is your country engulfed, taken over by armed robbery, ritual killings, kidnapping? As I'm talking now, today's date is what? Today was today, the 17th. Yes, country is taken over by armed robbery, kidnapping, ritual killings. And can you tell me that you are human beings? I'm sorry for the few Nigerians who are good, but I have to reply to these people. Ghana is not your classmate. Ghanaians don't welcome Nigerians because we have some useless leaders who have allowed you people to come to Ghana. But we know we don't think as human beings. Only believe in human blood, eating human meat, and eating toilet. How can you be human beings? Ask yourself, why can't you use your passport to travel, but you use Ghanaian passport? That means we are superior people. In the same way as Nkrumah fought for your independence, that superiority is with us. You see what I mean? So if you are animal who eats human meat, eat toilet, if you come and say nonsense like this, look, many people only, I'm replying you because that's what I do. I'm telling you who you are and the difference between you and Ghanaians. There are other people who won't mind you at all, but I'm not like that. I have the right to respond to you. So you are animals No Ghanaian is willing to unite with you for anything. If you want to see, I will show Mr. Manager the people who Nigerians who are asking Ghanaians to unite with you, because you want Ghanaians to come and even lead your country. And so you pray your nonsense. You don't even have the wisdom that we are too much different from you. You don't know that. How can you talk nonsense about it and you want us to come and lead you and be your president? Ghanaians should be your president so that they will govern the country well for you to have sense and to have peace. And you are not born to have peace. Animal doesn't know peace. Animals are even better because they don't cause noise, they don't talk, they only sit down and shit. Wherever they go, they can shit anywhere. On the bed, if you put the animal dog on bed, they will shit on the bed. If you put them in the kitchen, they will shit in the kitchen. And the same thing as most of the Nigerians. And Ghanaians are not like that. So how can we be your classmate? It doesn't work like that. I shouldn't say I don't regret of all that I've said anyway. I have to let him hear it. But you should bear in mind that Ghanaians don't need Nigerians. Avolians are our broad related neighbors, blood related. Avolians, we have about 10 million Akan people in Ivory Coast. We have about 5 million Nzimans in Ivory Coast. They are all natives of both countries. The Nzimans in Ghana didn't necessarily migrate to the Ivory Coast. They are there naturally. And the Nzimans in Ghana, they are also in Ghana naturally. They speak the same language. They are blood related. Look at a tribe, you speak the same language. Are you not related? I mean, it's like any tribe at all. The tribes we have in Ghana, the Akans majority have about 10 million of the Akans in Ivory Coast. I think some are in Benin, quietly. You see? So where did Nigeria come from? Again, the few Nigerians who are good-spirited, we don't have problems with you. But the majority of these animals, Ghana don't need you. We don't need Nigerians. We only appreciate few ones who are good. Because you are different from us. Just like the way you are behaving. Killing people, armed robbery, ritual killings, disrespect, arrogance. And what is pity is that no brains to govern yourselves. It means at the time Nigeria was good was the military regimes, and the military regime, you know what happened? They all followed the state coup. All the coups, they followed Ghanaians. Ghanaians showed the Nigerian military how to do coup, and those people are even better than your civilian governments. Look at the president now. He's even can be a watchman in a politician's house, gate man. Nobody. So how did this guy become vice president and now he says he's a president? This won't happen in Ghana. And that should tell you how superior Ghanaians are. Not their numbers. What's numbers? UK is the same size as UK is the same size as Ghana. If you like, find it out from Google and tell me what's the difference between Ghana and UK or England? Which country is big? And tell me through Mr. Manager. And see that UK or England, which is one third of UK, they granted independence to the United States. Look at United States. Check the population, about 500 million, more than your useless population that don't have brains to govern yourselves. England granted independence to America, and America respects UK because they are civilized. America respects England. Nobody will sit there and say UK is there's nothing a small country. If you're superior, you're superior. And a country is measured by their national historical achievements. What they have achieved in history. What Ghanaians have achieved in history, Nigeria hasn't achieved one. You can't mention one. We achieved diplomacy by pushing all African countries to gain independence. We are the first sub-Saharan African country to gain independence. And through that, we helped Nigeria to get independent. And we have records of pushing the whole African country, Nyerere, Kaunda, Jomo, all those people know Ghana. There's no African country who doesn't know Ghana. Everybody respects Ghana. South Africa loves Ghana, respects Ghana as I'm talking. The whole African countries. Where is Nigeria? You have nowhere in history. Nigeria has no name in history. Apart from the fact that Ghana has to, and Nkrumah has to push Nigeria's independence. Because Nigeria doesn't have the charisma, the brains, the intelligence to fight for their own independence. Can you play with Ghana? No. Ghana doesn't need Nigeria. Ghana doesn't need Nigeria. Just like saying now you can live alongside. You can't look. You're always struggling amongst ourselves, civil war, tribalism, and you have to come and stay in Ghana. The same thing. That's why Ghana was worried during the time of your civil war, because you pretend as if you can't go to any place because you come to Ghana and feel safe. Ghana always gives you safety. Upon all your mouth, arrogance, stupidity, disrespect, ignorance, killings, you see. But we are coming. We are coming to sort you out. So if you say, Ghana, we don't need you, that is it. You know that we don't need you. Those people who have bought a land, they will run away and leave the land. Because Ghanaians now, I think you might have heard that Ghanaians now have come back to their senses, because most of the generation are young people, because they like him, because they are human. They welcome people. And so you brought your bloodthirstiness, your madness, your evil, your stupid thinking, no brains. You are bringing it into that country. I think we are going to sit down to watch to see you doing what you want to do. You see, I can't send your nonsense to South Africa, and that's what Ghanaians have to do. We respect South Africa, because if you bring your bullshit, if you send it there, they will face you squarely, and their leaders will support them to push you out. Nobody will say anything. But Ghana, it happens that we have some people who are not fit even to be in office, actually, especially when it comes to the dealing with the useless, evil Nigerians. And this is what we are going to do. We don't need you. So why don't you make a video and tell your people to leave Ghana? Your people say Ghana is their heaven. Ghana is their Europe. Ghana is your US. Are you not ashamed? Have you heard any Ghanaian saying something like this about Nigeria? No. That last question I'm throwing to this useless animals. If your country, the big country of 250 million plus people, full of criminals, armed robbers, and ritualists, we are not inferior to Ghana. Look at where you are. You don't even share border of Ghana. You cross Benin Republic, Togo before you come to Ghana. Why do you even have to talk about uniting Ghana? Are you fools? How can you? Benin Republic is there, Cameroon is there. Let's talk about even apart from your closest border, bordering countries. If you have to come to Ghana, why would you cross? You come through Benin Republic, then you come across Togo again. Not even after Benin Republic, you share border. So what are you talking about? 30 million people, and you 250 million people, too big without brains. You are talking about unity. Have you heard anyone Ghana talking about united? Nkrumah's time was different. Nkrumah, how many years now? 67 to 70 years. Nkrumah, he was talking about the whole Africa, not even Ghana and Nigeria. And so what are you talking about? And now you've seen that Ghanaians don't want to do anything with you people. And Ghanaians are rejecting you. You are coming there to talk your animalistic behavior, animalistic nonsense. Ghanaians don't need you. If Ghanaians need anybody, all our neighbors are better than Nigeria. They are sensible human beings and Nigerians. Nigerians in general, few individuals Nigerians are good. Foreigners are our neighbors. They are black neighbors. And they are about 20 million. These people, we speak the same language. We have the same culture. They don't eat human flesh. They don't do rituals. They don't do animalistic things. And you're talking about, are you not ashamed of yourself and your leaders, so-called leaders, who can't think, who can't govern you? Like we've governed them from the beginning of history, from 1960. We helped you to get independence. Look at our population. But then we are about 9 million. I don't know what your population was, but you were too many. Like the way you came to 1930, you came to Ghana, we deported 1957, 1969, we deported you. You still want us to rule you, but you respect us. And still want to bring your killings and animal cannibalism in Ghana. No way. You are out.
Okay. See, when you are talking and when you are speaking, don't think about me before you speak. Forget I'm a Nigerian. It doesn't matter. Yes, I'm a Nigerian, but it doesn't matter, because I always said I did not work with sentiment. I just think accordingly. Remember, when Me Too come out in those days to speak about this particular issue, I did not even know there are Ghanaians who are tired of that particular issue that I speak. And when I speak on it, and a lot of people stand by me, because I don't know that people also have that particular thing that Nigerian people are doing in Ghana that time. And I let a lot of people come out and condemn it. And a lot of people are still standing. And the thing that are speaking for the long years ago is still edges. Nigerians are still doing that thing. It's even increasing. People are still doing it. Bad thing is still going on in Ghana. Especially Nigerians doing bad in Ghana. It's not making sense. Then when you are speaking, don't think because I'm in Nigeria, if you are talking, it's going to affect me. Don't think like that, because it's because you repair Ghana way. That's why me too, I come to Ghana to testify about Ghana. If Nigeria is good like Ghana, I hope I'll be in Nigeria to testify about Nigeria. And why Nigeria is not good? It's the same Nigeria, spoil Nigeria. Is that the same Nigerian now are running to Ghana, carry that the same character that they are doing in Nigerians and brought it to Ghana again to start spoiling your own country for you? And that is the reason why we are here talking. Hope you understand. Whenever you're talking, don't think because I'm in Nigeria, if you're talking, it's going to. No, I don't feel anything because I need the best. I need the best. If Ghana is, as I'm in Ghana, now Ghana is favoring me, right? I'm enjoying Ghana, right? Then when you are fighting for the goodness of Ghana, if Ghana also good, I'm also going to benefit from Ghana. Sure, let me not talk too much. I really appreciate everybody. My name is Master Manager Nigeria. I just want to thank you for your supporting everything that you're doing. I appreciate you. And remember, all those people are sending me video. Everything you send to me, I'll release it. Or don't give me time as we are pushing it on. God bless you. Bye bye for now.